Ugh, what the fuck was this shit? Hello everyone, this is me, Ebenezer's Media Corner, and it's now time to do a movie rant. And this time, I'm gonna be doing a epic movie rant on War of the Worlds. So, the plot of the movie is Will Radford, a computer security analyst who works for the US government, has found his life disrupted by an alien attack. And to stop this threat that's going on, he starts to get in contact with his family and other people he knows to hack the government and help him stop this threat. I watched it on Amazon Prime a few days ago, and what do I think of it? It was atrocious. Words cannot describe how much I hated it. It was an abomination. I've seen a few people review this movie, and they were talking about how bad it was. Like, this movie has been getting a ton of negative reception. I watched it only to see how bad it really is, and I hated it so much. When I was watching this, it felt like I was watching a 1 hour long advertisement. Like, this barely felt like a fucking movie. And I honestly won't be surprised if it gets some Razzie nominations. But it should, because it was so fucking terrible. Also, they didn't even bother putting this movie in theaters. Instead, they decided to dump this shit on Amazon Prime. I know there's a movie with the same title that's directed by Steven Spielberg and was released nearly 20 years ago, but that one is really good. But this one, absolutely not. And you wanna know the biggest problem of this movie? The fucking product placement. It's all over the place. There's just way too many product placement. Like almost every brand is featured in this movie, from Spotify, Microsoft, WhatsApp, Facebook, etc. But mostly Amazon. Like Amazon has been frequently mentioned throughout the movie, and most products that are in the movie are mostly from Amazon. And is this why they chose to dump this on Amazon Prime? Also, what did Ice Cube sign up to star in this movie for? Maybe he only did this just for a paycheck. I like Ice Cube, but he was god awful in this movie. I've seen him in better movies like Boys in the Hood, Friday, etc. But my favorite movie of his might probably have to be Friday. It's the best movie he's ever done in his career. He was really good in that movie. But here in this movie, we mostly see him use security surveillance to spy on people. But at least he does show some good care for his children. But he can be unlikable towards them sometimes. And he tends to go psycho once in a while. Oh, and the movie is shot entirely using screen life technique. This isn't the first time they did this. They've done this with other movies before. But my favorite movie that used this might probably have to be Searching. It was done very well, and it had a lot of emotion behind it. But with this, it was just so dull, and there was no effort in it. And the character development is completely wasted. It was poorly executed, and the characters were very unlikable. I can't even emphasize with Ice Cube's character. He's so sympathetic, and the chemistry between his character and his son is just unrealistic, and he repeatedly cuts him off throughout. Okay, now let's get to my overall thoughts. Any pros? No. Get that the fuck out of here. Cons? Oh, there's a whole lot of them. The direction is god awful. It's very poorly directed, and it was so lifeless and bland. And whoever directed this movie doesn't know how to direct a movie using screen life technique very well. The performances are one-dimensional. None of the actors gave out a good performance. All of their performances was just underwhelming. The visuals are lame. They look so fake and cheap that they make this look like something I'd see from a direct-to-video movie. And I've never seen a movie with visuals this bad since Borderlands. Hell, I won't be surprised if they use a little bit of AI for the visuals for this movie to make the things come to life. The editing is horrendous. It looks like they put some stock footage into it, and it looks like they put no effort into the editing whatsoever. The pacing is dreadful. It felt too rushed, and there was just too many camera shifts, and they felt too random. The cinematography is atrocious. The reliance on the screenlight format was poorly executed, and the screenplay is terrible. It looked like they rushed on it, and the plot was just illogical. This is by far the worst movie I've seen this year. So overall, War of the Worlds gets a rating of 1 out of 10, which means failure. Alright, that's gonna do it for my rant on War of the Worlds, and I hope you all enjoyed watching this rant. Anyways, this is me. Peace out.